Now, this is mad money, not mad politics. And the last thing I want to do is take sides here. But as a money guy, I can tell you that the stock market loves gridlock in Washington. It loves paralysis. It loves a government that does nothing. It loves a government that it doesn't want to have to hear about. So is it any wonder that, say, the VIX, the volatility index, is near its lowest levels of the year? This election sealed the deal on Biden's more left-wing policy commitments. They were already pretty much off the table. Now they're dead on arrival because the Democrats don't want to get wiped out next year midterm. They don't want to get lose to the jacks. In other words, we already have more or less divided government. And that's what historically gives the stock market its best returns. Now that Fed Chief Jay Powell has said that interest rates will stay low, most of the talk I hear is about how rates can go higher. I think if Congress had managed to pass Biden's big stimulus package, then we would have seen a surge of job creation, resulting in massive wage inflation, so Powell might have had to tighten. In the end, the Fed would have canceled out the stimulus. Now that's off the table. Good for the stock market. So here's how you need to look at the situation. Don't think of it as a partisan. Think of it in terms of constituencies. Historically, the Democrats are more or less the party of labor, and Republicans more or less the party of capital. Lately, labor's been ascendant for the first time in a long time. If a terrified Democratic Party tilts the balance back towards capital, then the stock market can continue to roar. Every political strategist in America has now concluded that either the Democrats move right or the Republicans win in 2022 and possibly 2024, maybe in a landslide. That's a win-win for the stock market if the Democrats are worried. As for whether it's good for America, this is not my development. This is my problem. My problem's right here, okay? This stuff. Didn't have them. That was my job. Told you it wouldn't. Didn't. Fine. While I do think stocks have gotten overstretched here, especially since the legendary Larry Williams, our favorite market historian, says this is the moment where you want to close out that late October rally trade that we talked about, the truth is we have less to worry about than we did on Monday. It means good news will be greeted with higher valuations as money managers stop freaking out about Washington. Witness the incredible rallies in the stocks of great companies like AMD, NVIDIA, Alphabet, and Amazon, based on nothing but amorphous, warmed-over research notes. Here's the bottom line. I'm not calling for complacency, but I am saying that after this week's election day, Wall Street no longer needs to worry about the Biden administration cracking down on big business and its beneficiaries of their profits. And when Wall Street's not worried, stocks can go higher. Still one more reason not to sell at these levels and to buy more the next time we get a pullback. Who knows? Maybe the Republicans win in 2022. And yes, I do believe the stock market would go higher if that occurred.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.